from and how you are feeling today so that we can address through tapping those negative emotions, the anxiety and stress that you and let's face it, all of us are experiencing in this day and age. Great, so looks like we are live. Yeah, we are live, so welcome everybody. Again, welcome everybody to day number 17 at the end of week 4, where we are getting together every morning, Monday to Friday, to tap for around 20 minutes on the stress and anxiety we are all experiencing. My name is Sonja Kirschner. I'm a life coach, I'm a leadership coach, and I'm the founder of A Power Free Coaching, Training and Mind Freedom. And I'm on the mission to keep us mentally and spiritually fit in these unprecedented and trying times. We've been tapping together for around 20 minutes every day at 10 a.m. BST. So most of you should be hopefully familiar with what tapping is, but equally I'm on the mission to spread the word about tapping, because tapping, EFT, is not a very well-known tool, yet it can deliver really fast results when it comes to releasing and feeling relief to anxiety, stress, frustration, sadness, worry. So we'll be tapping together in just a moment. I will be taking you through, for those of you who are new in joining us, I will be taking you through the different tapping points, the different meridian points. So we will be also touching our face. So make sure that your hands are clean. Obviously, hygiene is of utmost importance. So EFT, just a brief word on EFT. EFT brings together two crucial parts to releasing the negative energy, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain. It brings together ancient Chinese acupressure by application of pressure, which we apply through our fingerprints on the various meridian points in our body. And it also brings together modern psychology by us addressing and acknowledging what it is that we are feeling. And as we do acknowledge the negative emotions, the physical pain, we do take the power they have over us away from them. Now, we don't usually do it. Most of the time we are distracting ourselves by doing things, trying to distract our thoughts, trying to distract us from the pain we may be experiencing. But just simple acknowledging of what is going on within us takes the power of those negative emotions, of the pain, away. And that, coupled together with the modern psychology, the statements I will be suggesting on our behalf, is really powerful results and has a really powerful effect. So tapping brings together ancient Chinese acupressure and modern psychology, because we are all under stress, unprecedented stress. In fact, most of us suffer from stress relating to finances, stress relating to an anxiety relating to losing one's job, stress about falling ill. Perhaps we have family members who have fallen ill, stress about not knowing when this will end and what the consequences will be. You see, stress is the epitome of not feeling in control and uncertainty. So not knowing what is going to happen and not being in control of the situation. Stress causes anxiety. Now, us observing in the world what is happening to us, in our society, in the world through the news, we are putting ourselves under stress, because we are observing what is going on and we are sending the danger signals to our brain to say, hey, I'm in danger. And our brain reacts and responds to it. There is a part of our brain called the amygdala, which is an almond-shaped part of our brain. It sits close to our brain stem. And the amygdala responds to us feeling in danger by injecting our system, our bodies, with chemicals. The big one and the dangerous one is cortisol, the stress hormone. Now, cortisol to some degree can be okay, can be healthy. It helps us to get up, it helps us to get started in the day. But if our brain releases into our system cortisol in huge amounts all day, every day, it has a detrimental effect on our bodies. It has a detrimental effect on our physical, but also mental well-being. It has a negative effect on the way we function, on our sleep, on our mental well-being, and it just drags us down. That's why we feel knackered, really knackered at the end of the day, even though we haven't been anywhere, we didn't go anywhere, although it feels like we ran a marathon. You see, our brain, the amygdala, is a fight and flight center, so it is getting us ready for attack. You see, our brain is a million-years-old brain. So way back when we were chased by lions and tigers, that was the primary function of the amygdala, making us survive. So our brains are there to make us survive. But when the danger stopped, the injection of cortisol into our system stopped. We stopped having an increased heart rate. We stopped having hot flushes. We stopped having the sweat outbursts. We stopped breathing excessively fast. Yet through us thinking, by observing what is going on in the world and how it affects us, we are sending constantly signals to the amygdala, to our brain, that we are in danger. And as a result, the amygdala keeps firing those negative chemicals, which obviously also have a negative impact on our immune system, on our immunity. It weakens our immunity to be under stress and anxiety all the time. And now is the time to have a strong immunity. So we want to just relax. We want to give our bodies, our minds a break, so that our bodies can recover, so that our immunity can repair itself, so that our well-being, our sleep, and the way we react to things restored itself back to normal. Because from this place of peace and calm, we are not only healthier and happier, but that we also make better decisions and have better reactions to life and have generally better life experience. You see, we cannot control the external circumstances, but we certainly can control how we respond to them. And by tapping every morning, we set ourselves up for a great day from an empowered perspective. So this is exactly what we are going to do right now. We are going to feel relief. We are going to release the anxiety and the stress we are experiencing. We're going to give our bodies a chance to restore and repair themselves. So for those of you who are new to tapping, these are the points. We're starting off with the karate chop point, the side of our hand, where we're tapping around 7+ times. The next point is the beginning of the eyebrows right here, and you can tap with 2 fingers or more fingers, depending on your preference. Then the side of the eyes right here, and whether you tap on the left or right hand side doesn't really matter, because our meridian lines, the energy network of our body, runs on both sides. So we're tapping here on the meridian points, which are the end points of our energy network. And underneath the eyes, then underneath the nose, the next point will be the chin, but not quite the chin, it's this crack below the lip. And then the collarbone, but again not quite a collarbone, we are looking at 2 or 3 inches below. The next point is underneath the armpit, around 4 inches below for women, where the brow line sits. Next up, the top of the head, and that also closes off the tapping cycle. Now this one may be a funny one, but it is certainly effective. So just trust the process. So we are about to start. If you feel that you have friends, families who would benefit from this, please go ahead and click the share button, share this video, share the invitation to join at these daily tapping sessions with your network right now. And when you do, let's just take together deep breath in. And breathe out. And tune in with yourself. What is going on? How do you feel? Where does your stress and anxiety, the worry, or perhaps the sadness about missing out, the sadness about not seeing your friends and family, where do those negative emotions sit? And what is the one dominant negative emotion? Tune in with yourself. And maybe you're experiencing physical pain. So maybe you have a headache or a neck ache or a backache. How does it feel? Is it a sharp pain? Is it a dull pain? Be specific. And now you have identified the emotion or the pain on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of intensity. What number would you give it, where 10 is the most intense? And you bring this emotion, this physical pain up right now. I would expect it to be somewhere above 5. So what number would you give it? And be honest with yourself. If this is the one moment in the day where you're honest with yourself, let it be this one. And now we have established what is going on and the intensity. Remember the number. You can start tapping. Just don't worry if you are new to tapping. Just follow me and trust the process. I will be giving you 2 rounds for yourself to use your own words, to describe with your own words what is going on, because that is the modern psychology part, which is really effective when we use exactly the words that describe what is going on. But you cannot do anything wrong, and it will be only of benefit. So just follow me, be guided by me, and trust the process. So let's start. Repeat after me. Even though I feel all this stress and anxiety, I choose to relax now. Even though I feel all this stress and anxiety, I choose to let it go. Even though I feel all this stress and anxiety, I deeply and truly love and accept myself. All this anxiety that I'm feeling all over my body, all this stress that I'm feeling, they are making me so tired. I feel drained. All this tension in my body, all this negative emotion, this stress and anxiety feels so overwhelming. And now I want you to continue by using your own words. Just keep tapping with me, but use your own words. What exactly is going on for you? How do you feel? How does it make you feel? Where does the emotion sit? What is the physical pain? How does it feel? Just acknowledge it. That's all you need to do right now. Just acknowledge what is going on. Side of the eye. Underneath the eye. Underneath the nose. Chin. Collarbone. Underneath the armpit. Top of the head. You're doing really well, and I'll just give it one more round. Just acknowledge what is happening for you right now. Side of the eye. For those of you who've just joined us, welcome. We're tapping on stress and anxiety relief. Just tap along and feel relief. Underneath the eye. Underneath the nose. Chin. Collarbone. Underneath the armpit. Top of the head. Well done. And now let's continue together. So just repeat after me. Even though I feel all this negative emotion, all this stress and anxiety, all this pain, I'm choosing to let it go now. In this very moment, I'm choosing to relax. In this very moment, I'm choosing myself over my pain and negativity. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing calmness. I am allowing peace and ease in this very moment to flow to me and through me. I can feel how the peace and ease penetrate every cell of my body. I am giving myself the permission to relax. In this very moment, all is well. I am well. I am proud of myself, of how I'm coping. I am proud of myself. I am choosing peace and calmness. I feel at ease. All is well. I am well. I am well. And as we gently stop tapping together, I want you to take a deep breath in with me. And breathe out. So tell me, how are you feeling right now? Let me know in the comments below what has changed for you. That number of intensity you have given, that emotion, that physical pain. Let me know by how much it has gone down. I would love to hear from you. I have felt the energy flowing to me and through me. And I've mentioned to you many times before that when we tapping on its own is very powerful when we do it on our own. But when we get together, and even if it's only virtually, when we get together on a vibrational level, on a mass conscious level, the effects and the benefit of tapping are so much more powerful. That's why it's so wonderful that you are joining every morning at 10 a.m. BST, Monday to Friday, for 20 minutes and empower yourself in this way. If you know people who suffer emotionally, spiritually, physically, share this invitation with them, share this video with them. Let's spread the word on tapping. I'm on the mission to spread the word, to give people the relief that they are looking for so desperately. And you have experienced yourself right now how quickly tapping can deliver relief. So thank you for joining, and thank you for helping me to spread the message. Thank you for letting me know how you are getting on, how you are responding to it, what your feelings are, by how much the intensity is going down. Thank you for being there, thank you for joining, and hey, we are another day closer to the end of the lockdown. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, and I see you all on Monday at 10 a.m. BST right here. Have a great weekend.